But paper tickets for the Carabao Cup final. Alan Carling is a Newcastle fan. He got back from the game the other day to find shredded tickets on the doormat. He joins us now. Hi, Alan.
Hey guys, you alright?
Yeah,
good. Thanks,
not so
Alan.
bad, Alan. So that was basically you came in. Who's the offending dog? What sort of dog have you got?
He's called Rudy. He's a golden retriever. He's only 11 months old.
Right,
so
Rudy.
Very much going through a phase where he's chewing everything and everything.
Yeah, they like that.
And did you know when you came in? Did you know straight away that it was the tickets?
Pretty much straight away. Yeah, I could see like the green of the ticket, and I could make out Carabao, and it was
Hologram.
You've got to laugh. Honestly, you've got to.
Little hologram and his poo.
Yeah.
I didn't quite go Gillian the Keith
forensically piece the ticket back together again, have him run it under the tap. It's not going to happen, is it really?
He's not a Sunderland fan, is he, your dog?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm questioning his heritage. I got him from somewhere in Wallsend in Newcastle, but I'm starting to think he might have been there over Mackham land.
Agent Mowbray.
Yeah.
He's the breeder. He's the breeder. So, look, you've got a bit of time to get duplicates. Has everything more or less been sorted out or not?
Yeah, so I had a little wait. Obviously, the incident happened on the Saturday, and I had to wait till the box office opened on Monday. But I was first in line, called them up and explained the situation, and asked us to come down. When I spoke to the lass at the box office, she seemed a little bit bemused. She was a little bit unsure. She was like, it sounds like the biggest cliche in the world saying that my dog's ate it. But then there was a lad in the back office who popped through and says like, "Oh, are you the lad with the dog to eat your tickets?" He's like, "Yeah, I've just seen you on Facebook actually." And he knew all about it, and he was fully understanding. He's managed to sort us out some tickets that I'll be collecting on Sunday.
Right, good stuff.
Did you take the dog down with you?
Yeah.
You tell him.
No, the dog's definitely in the doghouse. He'll not be coming anywhere anywhere with me.
Poor lad.
So, yeah, it does seem odd that it's not a code anymore, isn't it? I mean, they'd probably be anxious for people not to transfer them. And it seems weird that you don't get maybe sent a paper ticket and a code as well that you can use. Yeah,
I mean, well, being a Newcastle fan, I haven't seen too many Cup final tickets. So I would have thought that there might have been like a digital code that we could have sent. But again, when it's coming down to tickets being transferred to other people and stuff like that, they've probably just gone this way. So it is just paper tickets. I was quite surprised at it, but it's understandable when you think about it.
Most season ticket holders at St James's manage to get a ticket for this game. You get a bigger allocation for League Cup than you do FA Cup, and we've never had any sort of trouble getting League Cup generally, but I don't know how many more season tickets you've got than Tottenham. But have you had many disappointed fans who didn't have enough points, or has everybody more or less got one?
I think the club put out that there was 97% of the tickets for the final did go to season ticket holders. There's obviously some who wanted them, weren't able to get them. Some people didn't qualify. I was one of the lucky ones. I'm not a season ticket holder, so I entered in a ballot. Bearing in mind, I am a member at the club. I've not missed a single game this season, so I still consider myself very lucky to get one of these tickets. And it added to the heartache just a little bit more when I saw it all in platters on the floor.
What a nightmare. You realise if you win Sunday, that's it. The dog has to be every single ticket now.
It's
going to become lucky.
You're going to have to lay
every
them on
single
the mat.
time.
Yeah.
I still don't think I'm going to put myself through this every single week. I could have done without it. I would have much preferred to have the ticket in my hand, up high on a shelf, out of harm's reach. But I've still got like the nervy kind of trip down to London to pick up my ticket before I'm allowed in. I think only when I've got them tickets in my hand, I'll be happy.
You'll be all right.
What's the dog called? What's his name?
Rudy, wasn't it?
Rudy. He's called Rudy.
Oh, Rudy. Sorry.
Yeah,
right,
stop.
okay.
So you always say, "Stop your messing around."
I thought it might have been. Yeah, exactly. That's the way to do it. Exactly. That's his message. I thought it might have been called Jackie or something like that,
yeah,
or Bobby. I thought you might have gone.
What tied when we got him? He was the wife wanted to call him Bruno, but I thought, nah, you know what, he doesn't quite look like a Bruno.
Yeah, Philippe.
Philippe. Settled for Rudy. Philippe.
David. Yeah,
David.
Joel Linton.
Golden Retriever with that long hair, definitely.
Shouting that over the park. Joel Linton.
Joel Linton.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, started out as a rubbish dog, became a really good one.
Yeah, that's right.
Just shifted his position in the pack.
He did, that's right. That's all he had to do, go slightly further in the pack. So, how are you feeling about the game? Confident?
Well, we've seen a little bit of a downturn in form for Newcastle, and it's like Manchester United seem to be going in a complete opposite direction. They're very much on the ascendancy. So, I can't say that I'm massively confident of a result, but until Saturday, we were going into games and we weren't losing. And, it's a good point to make. If you're going into a final and you're not going to lose, there's only going to be one outcome at the end.
Yeah.
But I'm massively hopeful. We've got Bruno Guimaraes coming back in, and he does really make us tick. I would hate to say that we're a one-person team, but he really is. Like he's the linchpin of our team. He links everyone up, and everything flows so much more fluidly when he is playing.
I mean, cup final appearances, though, Alan, that's the problem. And every time Newcastle get to Wembley, even going back to the Liverpool game in the 70s, they just don't turn up, really. You don't get it. Strange. It's, we've got to get over that hump first and put in a great, memorable performance, haven't they, really?
They have, yeah. I mean, I can't speak for the fans who managed to see us kind of fall short in the 70s and stuff like that. I was only able to see the FA Cup finals in the late 90s, really. Yeah. But it's far in my memory. I'm only 33, so this really is, this is the time. This is a new, it's a resurgent Newcastle United, and the feel good factor has been there all season. It's been absolutely amazing. Yeah. Everyone's so full of faith and hope, and the good times are back. Admittedly, we're in a cup final, I think, a little bit too early for us. I don't think anyone would have expected to hit a final straight away, but the team have clicked. Eddie Howe's done a fantastic job. He's turned players' careers around. Joel Linton, Miggy Almiron. He's even getting a really good tune out with Sean Longstaff, who, he's an honest lad. He's from North Shields, and he leaves it all out there. And not to mention Dan Byrne. What a guy. What a guy.
Just looking at his trophies won, Eddie Howe's trophies won. He's won the championship in 14-15. That's the only trophy he's ever won. So, LMA Manager of the Year. LMA Manager of the Year.
If you want to get in the mood on your way down for the game, we had George Colkin on last week, who's put together a special podcast. He interviewed Sir Bobby Robson shortly before his death, and it would have been his 90th birthday, as you know, at the weekend. And I was listening to the first part yesterday. It's absolutely brilliant.
It's good, is it?
It just goes right back to Bobby's youth, talking about working when he first became a player, basically working down the pit like his dad and his uncles had. He was an electrical engineer, and telling the story of what it was like having to work down there. But it's a fascinating listen. If you're looking for something to play, I mean, obviously listen to talkSPORT, but if you've got a spare 5 minutes, check out this Bobby 90 podcast. It's like a time capsule. Listening to him speak,
fantastic.
It's absolutely brilliant. It'll get you right in the mood, get you all emotional, I'm sure, before kickoff. Alan.
I probably won't need any help to get any more emotional, if I'm going to be completely honest. But it's definitely on me list. I have seen it on Spotify, and definitely something that I'll be sitting down to have a good listen to. Because
well, I'm not even a Newcastle fan. It put a lump in my throat. It's fantastic.
Great stuff. Good stuff.
Brilliant. Well, look, have a lovely day. I'll enjoy the day. You and the family have fun. Give our best to Rudy, and we'll enjoy the match.
I will do. Thanks very much, lads.
Take care. There we are.